Hiya, we're here in a new country, at least new to us, Ireland. So we began our journey yesterday. We flew in early morning, did a red-eye flight to Dublin, and we drove 2.5 hours to Galway, spent a little time in Galway, just a quick stop. We mainly wanted to see the Galway Cathedral, which is a new cathedral, the newest stone cathedral in Europe, finished I think in 1965. It was really neat, lots of cool stained glass in there. They recommend you pay a small donation to come and see the cathedral. So we gave a small donation to see the beauty of the inside. And after that, we just walked around downtown Galway for a little bit, got to see some buskers performing. I know it's popular for that. And then we went and checked into our Airbnb, which we will be featuring at the end of this video. And you don't want to miss it because we make a new best friend. And it's probably one of our favorite Airbnbs we've stayed at so far. Enough about the past, let's talk about the present. We are here in Connemara area, and specifically right now we're at Derryclare Lough with the 12 pines. It's a small pine island, and there's a pathway out to it that we are going to take, and the backdrop is of the 12 Bens, which is a mountain range in the Connemara National Park. So let's go explore the island a little bit more and hopefully not get blown away. It's a little gusty today if you can't tell. We're on the island now. There's lots of little buggies flying around, but it's pretty cool. You can come out on this, and I low-key feel like we're on some kind of survival show. We're going into the growth. We're here at Dogs Bay for our next stop. We drove through a really cute town called Roundstone to get here, but Dogs Bay is a horseshoe beach with crystal clear blue waters of different shades. You wouldn't expect a beach like this in Ireland, at least I wouldn't, but the Connemara area has a few nice beaches, and this one here is really nice because it has a mile-long stretch of white sand, which is pretty rare to find, nice white sand. And it is very windy right now, so hopefully the audio isn't too bad, but we really like this.
Your love strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you.
Next, we drove 30 minutes to Clifden. It is a small, very cute coastal town here in Connemara, and I think we're just taking in the sights a little bit and then gonna get a bit of grub at a local pub. Let's go.
I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own. You knocked me down, swept my feet off the ground, left me on the floor. Hard to resist, got me looking like this, like no one before. 'Cause I must be strong, 'cause this might go on for long. 'Cause I was wrong, and he's always there for you.
A short drive from Clifden is Clifden Castle. Now, parking isn't exactly at the castle. Parking is right off the road. There's a little parking area, but then you have to walk down this path that's probably like, I don't know, it's under a mile, but definitely like close to a mile. But the views are so worth it. You have views of the ocean on one side, you have views of pasture and animals on the other, and then at the end of it you have this beautiful castle. You can't go into the castle because it's not the most structurally sound, but you can still look on the outside of it. And this is our first Irish castle. We're really impressed and we think it's pretty spectacular. We're back and safe from the wind. We just got done visiting Clifden Castle. Don't know if it's because it's windy and rainy, but there wasn't anyone back there, which was super nice. We had the castle all to ourselves, and I also think people are deterred from going back there because there is a little bit of a walk to get back to it.
I thought the castle was pretty cool. Beware, it is on private property, a working farm. There's a bunch of signs about where to pull. You don't want to go back. You'll see there's like a little castle gate thing. Don't go past that. Park in the parking lot outside on the road and walk back. And we actually saw the farmer of that owns the castle. He went by and he smiled and waved. But definitely be respectful of the castle. There are signs, no drone, don't go inside the castle, so just be respectful because it would suck if they close that off because it's a really cool free, I'm surprised they don't charge. There's a little donation thing, but they don't charge. They can definitely charge or shut it out to the public, so really cool to see our first Irish castle.
Now we are going to begin our drive. I guess we technically already have a little bit of the Skye Road, which basically is a loop that starts in Clifden and ends in Clifden, but we're not going to do the full loop, I don't think, but we are going to drive some of it. It's supposed to be one of the most scenic drives in Ireland, so let's go see if that's true. we're at Kylemore Abbey. If you don't know about it or haven't heard about it before, there are monastery grounds and a huge castle back here that you actually can pay tickets to go and see, like the church on the grounds and go inside the castle. And I think it's like very Victorian-esque inside, but for free you can see the viewpoint of the castle. And there's even a restaurant, I think, and a shop you can go into for no ticket price. Woo! That was quite a day of exploring. And like we promised, the long-awaited Airbnb reveal. We're not going to show you around at its current state because we have things thrown about and it's lived in at the moment. But before I get into that, we wanted to share the location near where we're staying. The closest town is called Oughterard. I might be butchering the pronunciation, but I think that's correct. And it is just the cutest small town. We didn't really know the surrounding area that well, and we were really pleased to find that it had such a nice small town by it. It has everything you need: grocery stores, a bookshop, a coffee shop, a country grocery store that we frequented multiple times. They had a lot of really neat items and pre-made sandwiches and bakery items that were very tasty. And we also checked out the coffee shop in town, browsed at the bookstore a little bit, and there's quite a few restaurants there too. It's also really well known as the river trout capital of Europe, river trout fishing capital of Europe. And I guess that season ends September 30th, so I imagine like when that season is happening, it's quite busy in that little town. But right now, I guess it's off season, but things were still pretty happening. So anyway, back to the Airbnb. Basically, everything here is just in one room. You have the bed, you have a cute little kitchen, you have a little dining room table, and then the bathroom. But there's also a little porch area we have outside the Airbnb. Haven't used it because it's been really rainy, but that's cute. And just the surroundings itself are so beautiful. Like, they're like the only house around for a while. Like, you don't see anyone else around, and it's just the peatland landscape everywhere, and it's super scenic. It's so beautiful and isolated. And what we also found, our host actually left us quite a few things here that has just made it seem so nice and homey. She made us homemade soda bread. She gave us a few Irish snacks, and in the fridge she left some butter, and oh my gosh, Irish butter, so good. Some orange juice, milk, eggs, like super nice and accommodating. And we did meet her when we checked in. She was so nice. And we also met her dog, Sky. And Sky is a Greyhound mix. And I think it's my dream dog. We love her so much. This morning she was hanging out around our front door. I don't know if she just wanted in, wanted pets, wanted food. I don't know, but I love that she visited. So that's the recap on the Airbnb. Look who came just as I was talking. Hi, Sky. I don't know what she wants, but I'm gonna have to give her pets then. Anyway, that's a wrap on our first day in Ireland, at least our first full day of actual exploring. Really were impressed and loved the Connemara area. It was so scenic, so beautiful, just like the area around our Airbnb. We really enjoyed it, and we might be proved wrong, but I'm going to say it now. I think this area might be our favorite in Ireland, but we'll have to see still what's yet to come. But thanks for joining us, and we still have some more Irish adventures coming up, so stay tuned and we'll share some more adventures with y'all. Bye!